Warning, these web clips feature stunts performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. MTV and the producers must insist that no one attempt to reenact any stunt or activity performed on the site.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess who's back? Yep, yours truly is back, and I gotta tell you, it feels good to be back. It feels good to be back in front of all you great CCL fans. You know, I had to take a step back and take some time off. A lot of things in my life were kind of falling apart. You know, home life was kind of falling apart. Everything was falling apart, and I was really in a dark place, which is why I had to take some time and step back from CCL and just reflect on life and reflect on how I can get back to the way I used to be. Worked out some things with my wife. Me and her are better than ever. Got to spend a lot of time with my son. But I gotta tell you that I started to get that itch, and I started to miss this place. So I let it be known to upper management, but I kind of kept it quiet that I would come back here for May Madness, because I wanted to be front row center to see who would go on to Uprising and who would get their shots at gold. So I just want to take time before I go sit at that table with my guys over there, and I just want to thank everybody for their prayers, thank everybody for their concern, for their well wishes. I definitely want to send a shout out and say thank you to the lead voice of the CAW Champions League, Eddie Mack, for always looking in on me, making sure I was good and everything. You know, Eddie's not just a colleague when it comes to what we do in the CCL. He's also my friend. So thank you, my friend. I do appreciate your concern and everything like that. I do appreciate you. D-Wall, another person who's more than just a colleague. He's a friend as well. Definitely was looking out for me and making sure I was good. So D-Wall, thank you. Doc, another person who I consider a friend, was definitely praying for me and looking out for me. Doc, I thank you. And of course, brilliant Brian Henniger, I heard your prayers and your concerns as well. You are also a friend to me and to my family, and I thank you. And most importantly, last but certainly not least, to all you, the CCL fan base, I thank you for not forgetting about me, for praying for me, for praying for my family, and all your concern and your well wishes. I thank you all. But now, I'm done being sentimental. I'm ready to sit at that table and ready to call the action. So why don't we just skip all this and let's get this thing started, shall we? Holla!
Head with your words, said the first would be last and the last would be first. I was born to be crazy. Inherit the earth, and the wise of the world came to call you absurd. You spoke of kingdoms that no eye has seen, and proclaim you're the way to eternity. I wanna be that radical, fearless and fanatical.
Champ, from the bottom of my heart, it is good to have you back in this chair.
Dude, I walked down that aisle and I still have goosebumps because of the reaction and just seeing all these people here, and it just feels good to be back. It feels good to be in this chair. I miss this a lot, and I just can't wait for all this action.
For introductions for opening contest on May Madness 2016, the CCL ring announcer, Chris Evans.
May Madness. Interesting representing from Manchester. Maybelline.
Go easy on me.
Turn it up! Yeah! Base attack is in the motherfucking house! Are you ready? Hey DJ! Yeah!
Oh, you got quite the ovation.
My bad. I was gonna say, somebody must really love me that my first match being called on my return back is a Christie Monteiro match.
For all that Christie Monteiro has accomplished here in the CAW Champions League, and it's quite a lot. She's never won a March Madness. Not even once.
Three-time Diva of the Year. One of the three-time Diva of the Year in the top 5 longest reigns as the women's champion. Two-time women's tag champion. But the only thing missing, you said it, is March Madness, aka May Madness, a tournament victory, or winning the whole tournament.
See all the tape for this first round match. Maybelline Wolf 5'3", 115 from Manchester, England. She won the Holiday Gold Rush tournament late last year, and via controversial means, she defeated Ashley Knight to qualify for May Madness.
And then you have Christie Monteiro from Sao Paulo, Brazil. As we mentioned, all her accolades, she defeated Zelda to get into this tournament here.
Ashley Knight actually defeated Maybelline Wolf, but that decision was reversed thanks to co-owner Envy. And Gardon, I said, kind of was the correct call, as after all, actually did attack the referee.
I mean, whether you like the call or not, bottom line is that Maybelline Wolf is now in this tournament, and all she's got to do is just get on a roll. I mean, we've seen it before where you can get on a roll and win this whole thing coming out of nowhere.
Maybelline rolling to the outside, Chris, look out!
Oh, I miss watching Christie do that. Like I said, I think somebody in upper management really loves me and love the fact that I'm back. That my first match out is the Christie Monteiro match.
Somebody must really love you, Chad.
Hey, it's all good.
I mean, remember that the winners of these matches will go on to in the tournament, survive and advance. And
the
winner
go home. Yes, indeed. Winner go home.
And the winner of this whole thing will get a shot at the world title and the women's title at Uprising.
Uprising 3, the last stand, coming up next month, actually.
Yeah, a few weeks. It's going to be a really exciting event, and Maybelline Wolf wants to be there. She's never held a championship in her career. She wants to.
She's had her opportunities, though. Like Eddie mentioned, she won the Gold Rush tournament on the women's side late last year to get a shot at the women's championship, but couldn't capitalize.
By the way, one of her 3 wins in that tournament was against Christie Monteiro.
She beat 3 former women's champions, for Christ's sake. Though not without a little bit of assistance.
Right.
Here's the thing that I think Eddie was about to mention. The one thing that's driving Maybelline is the fact that out of every single person in the blacklist currently, she's never held a title. She's the only one, we don't count Shazam because she's the manager. Every wrestler on that team except Maybelline has held a championship.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. So, wait, the blacklist is still a thing?
DCA it is.
I
mean, if you ask Shazam, the blacklist is still a thing.
Okay, because like I said, I've been gone for a while, and with trying to get my life together, I kind of lost track of what's been going on. I apologize, but I didn't know that. I thought the blacklist was done before I even left here.
Yeah,
you should know Shazam better than that. She's not the one to give up. I should know this.
I ain't a fan of that training.
I know that. I'm just saying.
She needs to worry about which bathroom she's going to be able to use at Target. Okay, all right, okay.
Good. And there it is. Welcome back to Full Nelson, my wolf here, and
y'all should have known that I wasn't going to wait too long before I started throwing shade and controversy. Y'all should have known better than that. Anyway,
I will say this though: if Maybelline Wolf does this on her own, she will pull off a huge upset. I do not count her win against Christie the first time as an upset because she needed help.
She did need help, but it was an upset. Oh, it does, and how it came about. The Widow's Peak by the blacklist brand, and Maybelline should take advantage here.
I'm about to say she might want to go for a cover instead of sit up there laughing at her. The last thing you want to do is let someone like Christie Monteiro hang around. I'm just saying.
The second thing that you don't want to do against Christie is laugh at her.
Yeah, because that would go into the third thing you don't want to do with her. That's piss her off.
And I think she's already gone to that point. And now she got kicked in the face.
Drop kick
In the face!
Drop kick by Monteiro! Like it's something in there fall!
I mean, we've all seen what can happen when somebody can come into the tournament red hot. I mean, look at Laura Croft a couple years ago as the 12th seed, 2011. Really? 2012, she was the 12th seed and ended up winning the whole tournament, and then went on to win her first CCL Women's Championship.
Look at Christie fly right now. Once she gets going, it's hard to stop her. That's for sure. I don't care who you are.
Exactly. That's what makes her so unique and so fun to watch.
And Christie will fall with DDT. And the black. Can you get a counts? And gets only a 2.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's in the go. Wait a minute, Christie. This is a roll. This is a method roll. And only a 2.
I'll give Maybelline credit. She is hanging tough in there. I mean, her brother is one half of the Wolfpack, and who's a former tag champion, so I can see where she gets her toughness from.
Oh! A second Widow's Peak by Maybelline.
She's got to put her away, though. She
I'm about
can't
to say,
waste time.
if Maybelline was smart, she'd go ahead and try to put her away now.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
The winner was on the roll. Is that monkey? Christie went through. With the stop down. Oh my God.
Wow.
Three, damn it, 3.
Wow.
The head was coming down for 3. I thought for sure she had it.
I really thought it was over.
If she didn't have her before, she's about to have her now.
Suplex. And a brainbuster.
A Brazilian brainbuster.
Haven't seen that in a long time.
Good night.
It's the 3.
Yeah, going back to the blacklist before.
And your opponent, Christie Monteiro.
And it is Christie that picks up the win and advances on in the May Madness tournament. But I have a feeling when Maybelline looks back on this, she is going to realize she's not going to get away because she really did have a shot at winning this.
And here's the thing, that's been the history of her career so far. She's had so many wins in the past, and then she just lets it get away because of her ego and her just... It's basically just her ego. It's way too large. She thinks she's in control and she's not, and it costs her matches. She probably would have been a champion by now if she didn't have such a big ego.
Did you see right there the fact that when she got hit with the Sao Paulo special, that hand, like Eddie said, was damn about to come down 3. But it only took was this, the Brazilian brainbuster, and she could take her candy ass back to England and lick her wounds, or lick her brother. Okay, alright, okay.
Wow.
Get started. I know y'all miss me.
Just to stay alive, yeah.
A look now at the brackets for the men's and women's May Madness tournament. Christie Monteiro, oh my gosh, she'll be facing Nadi in the second round.
Jesus.
Hey, man.
With the mood Nadi's in right now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man, what's been up Nadi's ass recently? I mean, goddamn.
She's a little bit obsessed with getting the women's title back, but I don't like the way she's going about it.
She's a bitch. Anyway, you see the men's side. That was some interesting top fours for the men's side. I mean, you have a potential of tag team championship partners facing each other in the semis. I mean, good grief. And you have class winners. Oh my God, I'm loving this.
A very interesting first round match between two of the very best that virtual wrestling has to offer. Advance for the center of the universe.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sherman's pretty much in his backyard for this tournament that we're here in Anaheim. And he's just from down the road, so I mean, he basically this is his home state. This is his home state. So a lot of pressure is going to be on the former national champions.
Samson not the only Californian in the tournament, and also not the only Californian returning in this tournament. Remember, this is Sherman Samson's first match since, I believe, Supernova, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. From what I did get to watch on my sabbatical, yeah, this is the first time that Sherman has made an appearance on television for CCL since his loss to Supernova in that hardcore title match, triple threat match.
We're going to find out where see if he's 100% or see if he's not married in any condition to go here. He looks like it, but we'll have to see in a matter of moments.
Here's what it looks like, being the best. What it looks like to be a cut up of the rest. What it looks like, being the best. What it looks like to be a cut up of the rest. Oh, jump in the water, time to get a little wetter. Cause anything that you can do, I can do it better. I'm never gonna rest if it's less than the gold. You can see me on the throne, sharing medals with the bold. I own, I shown, I stayed legit. Try to take me, there's no way I'm never gonna quit. This is it, I'm always on, ready for a battle. Doesn't matter if it's Beijing or back in Seattle. I'm amphibious, I live this, the world is my pool. While I'm backstroking, chilling, you're just choking like a fool. Stay cool, make a choice, you can swim or drown. I'll tell you right now, go against me, you're going down. Here's what it looks like, being the best.
We mentioned this about Christie Monteiro earlier on, that for all the accomplishments that CJ Logan had, a March Madness tournament is not among them.
Exactly. This is the first man to win the Grand Slam here in CCL, win every championship imaginable. Yet, just like Christie, he is yet to win a March Madness tournament in his career. This would be a great time to do it and put himself back in the hunt.
Tell the tape, the Alpha Cat, CJ Logan, 6'7", 260 from Minneapolis, defeated former 3-time CCL World Champion Aaron Alexander to qualify for the tournament.
And his opponent from Marietta, California, the center of the universe, Sherman, Samson, 185 pounds, with his heart is double that size. He is a former winner of this tournament back in 2014.
Defeated Michael Hyman in the final, but did not go on to defeat the Great D for the World Heavyweight title at that event.
And here we go. You can see the size difference between the two of them. Sherman giving up a lot in terms of height and weight, but like I said, his heart is just so immeasurable. That's just the type of person that he is.
Here's another little did you know. Both of these men made their CCL in-ring debuts on the same night. It was at Killer Instinct back in 2010.
Man, so they've been in this league for 6 years, and like I said, CJ is the more accomplished of the two in terms of the CCL career. Jesus.
And now Logan with the leg drop.
Long.
2 and almost 3.
But like I said, Logan's had the more successful career in the CCL, being the first Grand Slam champion. And Sherman, I mean, like I said, Sherman hasn't had a bad career here in the CCL. March Madness tournament winner, former national champion.
Former hardcore champion. Oh,
exactly.
Power slam by Logan.
Like I said, you can see the power on display for Logan.
Well, here's the thing about both of these men. They both have a reason to win this tournament because CJ Logan, as I stated before, CJ Logan, it's been a long time since CJ Logan has been World Heavyweight Champion. And Sherman Samson...
Ow.
You motherfucker. Jesus.
Ow.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yes.
I mean, D-Wall, you're right, though. CJ Logan won the World Championship.
Wait a minute.
The Doc? What's Doc doing out here?
Hey, Doc! Low landed on you?
I think Doc's coming out here to cheer on Samson here. I mean, we've seen the turmoil.
Well, maybe he's coming out here to say, maybe he's coming out here to welcome me back here to being out here on commentary since he wasn't out here in the beginning.
Yeah,
Maybe he wants to thank for the kind words I told him earlier. I don't know.
Well, we've seen the turmoil that the Doctor's Order has been having as of late. So I'm guessing he's trying to mend the fence with all of his other members to make sure that they don't, leave.
Samson with a DDT counter to the 12th track, and now Hurricane from the top, hooks both legs.
Not enough strength. CJ Logan is way too strong, and Samson couldn't hold him down long enough.
Back to your point, though, D-Wall, about how long it's been since CJ Logan has held the World Championship. It was at Black Friday 2011 that he won the World Championship for the first time. He held it all the way until the final day of the conspiracy on New Year's Day 2012. And he hasn't even sniffed it since. So that's going on 4 years. For about almost 5 years since he won the world title, his first and only time. So, needless to say, he feels like he is due to get back to that point.
Not just due, overdue.
Yeah. And Sherman Samson, he stated on record by the end of this season he will be World Heavyweight Champion somehow, some way.
But look at these.
I believe Sherman can do it.
There are a lot of guys that are on this roster right now who feel as though they will be world champion before the season's over, which is play into the final season of CCL. So a lot of guys are putting a lot of pressure on themselves to fulfill that destiny.
Yeah, because who knows where they'll end up after CCL closes his doors at the end of the season.
Damn, TJ.
They know this may be their last shot of being world champion anywhere. Because who knows? Like I said, who knows where they'll end up after CCL's over.
Right.
They may not get another opportunity anywhere else to be world champion. Ooh!
Clothesline from the apron by Logan, and I guess Doc is taking off here.
Yeah, I guess Doc
came to say hi to Champ and cheer on, give some words of encouragement to Sherman, and now he's taking his leave. He doesn't want to be the reason. He doesn't want to be the one to kind of quote unquote help Sherman Samson win this match. He knows Sherman can do it on his own.
Or he doesn't want to cost him the match either.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God!
Ow!
That's the power of the Alpha Jump. The power.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh!
That was close.
Can we get him? Can we get him back in the ring by the hand, please?
I think Logan is making it clear right now that he is not going to let anything or anyone stop him from getting further in this tournament.
Yeah, but here's the problem. He's still letting Sherman hang around. Like I said, Sherman may not have the body type, but he has all the heart in the world that he can withstand punishment and still come back like you see him right here.
And this is strange for CJ Logan for him to let Sherman hang around. You figure he's been in the company long enough, he would know just to go ahead and put Sherman away if he has it. Oh my God!
Wow, that's just, dude. I am bigger than you. Just stop.
If CJ Logan, here's my thing. If CJ Logan knows he has the match won, put the match away. You have to survive and advance in this thing. You can't let Sherman hang around. We saw what happened in the last match when that happened.
Oh!
That's one of the reasons why. What a DDT! That's one of the reasons why Logan has never won a March Madness tournament, is because of the fact that he gets too into the whole beating him up. He gets into the whole beating him up thing that he doesn't realize that he gotta win.
I mean, he is the Alpha Jock. I've seen some Alpha Jocks in my time. I know what they're like. They like to beat people up.
Yeah, I have too. Now they're fat, drunken slobs who work for Burger King. Okay, alright.
Tornado DDT by Samson now. The former March Madness winner. Up top scoring with the bullsaw.
Halfway across the ring,
wow.
Too. Did not long enough. Wait a minute.
Swap back to Logan. No. Only two. Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Yep.
That's another aspect of this game that he's so skilled at, is those suplexes.
CJ Logan has taken many world champions to the limit before, but so has Sherman Samson.
I thought I was about to start.
Sherman with the experience a step ahead there.
I thought I was about to start singing that song. I was about to start singing that song. Okay, alright.
Can you not?
I'm not. As long as he doesn't do it again, I won't.
Well, I know he's doing right now. Sunset flip.
Shows it down to Sherman. Reverse it. And Logan gets out.
Nice drop kick, but he gets right back up. Sherman knocks him right back down.
That beautiful head scissors. Yes, that is a head scissors, ladies and gentlemen. That's not a Hurricane Rana like Michael Cole called it one time before. Okay, alright.
Suplex by Samson.
Uh-oh.
Suplex by
Uno.
Samson.
Dos.
Rolls through again.
Hooray!
The three amigos.
Tres amigos, yes. Tres amigos, sí.
Shout out to Brilliant Brian Henry with that one.
Oh, here we go.
1890. Oh, 1890. 1090 to CJ Logan's knees. That
It could be over with now.
no.
Oh, here
No.
we go. Sherman, down his talents.
He got
Got
it.
him. This could be it.
Oh, this hook. And Sherman is on to the quarterfinals.
That's what happens when you don't put them away when you need to put them away.
Oh my goodness, what a match.
That's the
problem. Just like in the last match, CJ Logan let Sherman hang around and hang around. He knew he had the match won. He used his power and strength to his advantage. He should have just put him away with a touchdown Logan and he would have been moving on. But instead, it was Sherman Samson using that experience, letting CJ Logan get too confident, too full of himself, and he took advantage.
DDT by Samson, that got near falling. It was a near fall. It was a near fall bonanza. Whole package got near fall. And Sherman snapped a quick curve. That got near fall.
This is the end of the match. No, not really.
Somersault left guy.
Yes.
That got
I thought that was when he was hitting the 1890, but here's a sunset flip that CJ Logan tried out.
that
Power game.
That guy near fall. Sherman reversed it. That guy near fall.
Yep.
This is close to the end here. There's three amigos. Vertical suplexes.
The deceptive strength by Samson there and now.
He thought he had the match going right here, but he thought that was the beginning. He thought Logan was going to take advantage.
But Sherman, after playing possum, and the center of the universe will face Matt Phoenix for the finals.
That should be
Well, that's gonna be fun to watch.
Oh, it is. Nice show of respect by these two athletes.
Exactly. Logan has nothing to be ashamed of.
Moves on.
Are you fucking kidding me, Shane?
Back to CCL May Madness. Jordan Collins, the last member of not only the Wolfpack, the last member of the Blacklist, still in this tournament. So all the hopes of Shazim Freer's group rest in his hands.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure for this little guy. Good luck,
and we say little guy for a reason, considering who he's going to be facing here in just about a few seconds.
Yeah, but
and it will not get any easier for the winner, because the winner of this match will be facing the national champion Cesaro Augustine in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, but can you honestly tell me that anybody in this entire tournament can even go toe-to-toe? I can think of only one man, and I'll get to that in a minute, but speaking hypothetically, can anyone, in your opinion, beat him?
I don't even think a prostitute can beat his dick, let alone anybody beat him in a fight.
I can believe that.
Shit.
Let's just suppose for a moment that Austin Bane does go on to win that tournament. He's got to be the favorite in that elimination chamber.
He's the next world champion. Guarantee it, hands down, if he ends up in that chamber. Because who has beaten him since he's not here? Who has honestly beaten this man?
In a one-on-one match, nobody. Tell the tape, Jordan Collins, 6'3", from Manchester, England. Former CCL Tag Team Champion, current DCA Tag Team Champion, defeated Riley Freeman to qualify for the tournament.
And then you have Austin Bane, the Savage from St. Louis, Missouri, 6'11", 350. Won a 6-match battle royal to qualify for the May Madness tournament. And Jordan, may God have mercy on your wretched fucking soul, dude.
Now back to what I was saying just a few seconds ago.
And Austin is in Jordan, and Austin is all up in Jordan's face, isn't he?
He's not in Jordan's face. His chest is in Jordan's face.
That's a good point.
And that's like that. Yeah, his chest is in his face. He's not even in it. And no. And Blade Myers is just like, yeah, this match is already over. Oh my God!
Down goes Wolf and.
Jesus! He is manhandling current tag team champions by himself.
He has to fall down.
He doesn't even need him. Like I said on Adrenaline, Austin Bane pretty much is shoving all the other tag teams out of the way, and then he's just allowing Blade Myers to walk right through it. And that's exactly what's going on. It's going to be the same way in this tournament.
Regardless of how Austin does in the tournament, he will be a part of a 6-team tag team turmoil match at the last stand. The winner of that match will face the tag team champions. Big money on the first adrenaline of the new era, of the 2K16 era, if you will. That'll be
hey.
Oh boy.
Oh
no. Do you really want to piss him off?
Like, hey, Jordan, you know you fucked up, right? Yeah, you fucked up.
I think he just realized it.
Yeah, you done fucked up. you just fucked up.
Yeah, oh no.
And again, a reminder of Austin Baines. He's the son of the pairing.
I don't want to think about that thought. I'm just going to leave it at that because he's at least 3 feet in front of us.
Oh!
I will say this though. There are only 2 people on this roster that I can realistically see going toe-to-toe and being a match for Austin Bane. And I'm pretty sure, Eddie, you know who those two people are.
I know one for sure, that being Atlas Jones, and we'll see him tomorrow night against Bradley. Oh, against Bradley Reynolds.
Yeah.
And then first round match, who's the other one you're thinking?
This is personally a dream match for me.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see Austin Bane and Casey Gordon go there.
That should be helpful.
I knew you was gonna go there.
I would love
go there.
if Casey ever decided to step back in CCL, I would love to see that.
And now,
Oh man! Using his body as a weapon, that's a smart move. I don't care how big you are, you propel your body up against somebody and he'll knock him down.
And Collins, he has the speed advantage by
Okay.
he has the speed advantage by a large degree, but
That's all he's gonna get.
now
Man,
play
come
with
on,
the cover.
Harry. Man, get his ugly ass out of here.
And AJ Monahan better watch out before he gets run over. He's the toughest person in the business, but I don't care if he gets back up. He might have some broken ribs.
Jesus.
Oh, good Lord.
Really?
And no.
Jordan called himself thinking he was doing something sweet. Then he go after Blade Myers, and Blade was like, nope, nah, dog,
No.
nah,
I don't think
He's like,
Blade's
nope.
about all that. Oh, Jesus Lord.
He said, Jordan, you ain't about that life, bro.
Caved in right now. Jordan's ribs might be caved in right now.
Yeah.
Jordan might have to call on Casey at this point. He's getting mauled. I don't think he'll show up, but he's getting mauled right now.
He getting fucked up.
Now, baby.
Man, hey!
Oh, God! Did you hear the thud of Harry Wolf landing on the floor?
Monahan continuing to admonish Harry as Jordan has a cover here. Two, and Bane kicks out. Those extra few seconds may have saved Austin there.
I think Harry Wolf might have cost his partner there a chance to advance by getting involved, getting admonished.
For a good 5-6 seconds, and that might be the only. That might be. And look, Jordan's like, "What the hell are you doing?" Jordan is yelling at Harry Wolf right now, screaming at him, "What the hell? Why are you costing me this match?"
It seems like the doctor's order isn't the only group that's starting to split up.
Oh my God!
Good Lord.
Somebody just got.
Are we not gonna call that?
I think.
Are we not gonna call that?
I think he is calling it. Austin Bane just called it.
I'm just saying, are we not gonna call that?
Wait a minute! Oh! And now Blake Myers is in the ring.
Hey,
Wait a minute!
Hey, what? Come
We're not gonna call that? Wait a minute!
We're not gonna call that. Really?
Harry!
What is this shit?
Wait a minute! Hold on, let me see if I'm getting this right. Harry Wolf and Jordan Collins were arguing. They're still arguing in the ring from what I'm hearing. They're still arguing. Harry's trying to say that I was there for you. Jordan's like, no, I didn't need your help. In all the chaos and confusion, Jordan hits a DDT. And look, this is where it starts right here. Harry Wolf on the apron repeatedly. And this is where the trouble started right here. He had the match won.
Hey, look, D-Wall, I know you going over shit. I know you going over shit, but I just want to say what a friend of mine would normally say in a situation. What kind of fuckery is this?
I agree. I mean, Jordan had the match won. Harry and Jordan kept arguing.
Harry put his hands on him in the ring and the ref saw it and didn't call shit.
Exactly. And then look at this. And then Blade Myers gets involved. And you'll see here in a moment. He puts his hands on the official, number one. And then number two, he gets involved in the match also. And in all the confusion, Jordan Collins picks the win.
And Jordan Collins Jordan Callis the first man to defeat Austin Bane in a one-on-one match.
Wait a minute.
Wait 1 damn minute.
Pardon the interruption. Here's the general manager.
My second best friend in the league.
You damn right, Dallas. He interfered shit.
Yeah, the Blade did too, though.
Oh, but Harry did it first. That's all that matters.
True.
And Blade only touched Harry after Harry got involved. He never touched Jordan Collins.
True.
You goddamn right he should. Shit.
Yeah.
I think the crowd agrees.
What?
Hold on.
Dallas, I usually respect your decision.
No, just wait. There you go. All right.
Oh, okay. Well, now I understand.
All right. Hey, Dallas, you wrong. Right.
She's been all right for a long time. And
You all
you've
right.
known her longer than I have.
Yes, I have. That's why I can say that. Dallas, you all right.
I can say it only because I've tried to. Look right now. AJ Monahan is telling them to get out of the ring. Get out of the ringside area so we can restart this thing.
Those two be a tag team turmoil match coming up in Upright.
I think
It's a
Jordan
three
may
like the
have
best anthem.
Austin Bane is still out.
I mean, he got dumped on the back of his head with that reverse DDT.
And Jordan Collins, he may have more to argue with Harry Wolf about after this, because if it wasn't for Harry Wolf, this restart. If it wasn't for Harry Wolf getting involved, this restart would never happen.
But then again, if Harry Wolf didn't get involved, Austin Bane probably would have beaten him the first time.
Yeah, so I don't know what the deal is with that, but
Jordan looking for the elbow, but did not get it. And now Kyle slow to get to his feet, and Austin is coming in with a clothesline. Another back body drop. He's taking about 4 or 5 of them in this match, isn't he? Oh, and a spinebuster.
I think Austin Bane has found his second win.
Yeah, yes.
Straight rights and lefts, and now just taking his head off. Yeah, like I said, if Austin Bane wins this thing, new world champion. Just call it right now. Oh my God!
What a spear!
A spear that Atlas Jones himself would be proud of.
That's it.
That's awesome. Bane moves on.
That's it. He's dead.
Yeah, he is.
Somebody scrape his British ass up off the mat. Get his ass out of here.
Lord. You know, Eddie, we might be closer to seeing that Atlas Jones and Austin Bane match than we thought.
Right.
They both will have to make the finals for that to happen.
That would be an interesting final, I can tell you that. That would be a damn good final, in my opinion.
Yep, especially because you got
350-pound Savage and the near 300-pound Atlas Jones.
Soldier.
Exactly.
Soldier versus a Savage. Look at that spear.
Oh, good Lord.
That was like a 350-pound missile.
I know. Who's going to honestly stop this? Atlas is the only one in this whole field that probably could.
Well, he's got Sarah Austin next. So, yeah.
Yeah, pray for Austin.
You're not kidding. Well, this is unexpected. Controversy on night 1 of May Madness.
There's been controversy for the last couple of months in CCL. Let's be fair about it. I mean, this league is out of control. And Dallas is doing her damnedest to make sure that things are right, but it just only keeps getting worse.
Man, they gotta came back at a funny time though, man. There's a lot of shit going on around here, man. Everybody probably look at this and be like, wait, we haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I'm back. Y'all, if y'all didn't see the beginning of the show, yeah, I'm back.
Go back and watch it from the beginning. What is wrong with you? You fast forwarded to...
you skipped my nice sentimental speech. That hurts my feelings. But anyway, but I mean, yeah, controversy. I mean, Harry Wolf probably back there getting cussed out for 8 ways of Sunday by Jordan Collins because of the fact that it was interference that cost him the match.
Yeah. But we got more action to go though.
At least the blacklist is no longer in this tournament, thank God. I still didn't even know they was still a thing. Good lord.
They're still very much a thing.
Check this out. Money is the thing that I need to fulfill my greed. Marky Mark would like to say that I'm fiending just to get paid. Forget love and all that crap. I'm just trying to keep my pockets fat. I need cash in a hurry and it ain't even funny. Yo, need money. Got money. Gotta get it. Gotta get paid. Got money. Can I get some around here somewhere? Gotta get paid. Got money. Gotta get it. Gotta get paid. Got money. Gotta get it. Gotta get I need money.
This will be Meredith Clark's first match in more than a year.
That's impressive and insane for someone who's a former 2-time women's champion, the only active competitor who's won the women's championship more than once, and a former Miss Money in the Bank. Good lord, I mean, she's done a lot here in the CCL as well as be co-owner.
Yeah, but there's only one thing I'm wondering. Why is she not in the wrestling league?
Good damn question.
Life.
This nigga scares me.
For good reason. If you don't know who this woman is, there's only one number you need to remember. 427. That is how many days Morgan Reincroft was the DCA Wildcats champion.
Arguably the most dominant woman in virtual wrestling today. And
this is another reason why she scares the living shit out of me. Look at this girl, woman. She is literally slow walking to the ring. She's trying to make Meredith think about the fact that I'm going to be the first person you face in a ring in over a year.
She is pissed off for a reason. She has two goals right now. One is winning this tournament and becoming a women's champion once again. And I'm pretty sure Eddie was going to mention the other one.
Yeah, she's gonna kill Byron.
Yeah. They're gonna kill each other. They're gonna kill each other.
There's a chance they couldn't meet in this tournament, but they will both have to make the final. And it is very possible they could both meet in the final.
Yeah, but remember, they can't have any physical contact with each other until redemption in that free-fall Hell in a Cell match. Unless they are in a contracted match. So if they meet in the final, it's perfectly alright.
All bets are off.
Exactly. But wouldn't that be interesting, Morgan and Pyra, to see who goes on to face the women's champion before a free-fall Hell in a Cell match between the two?
Meredith had... I'm against that thought in a moment, but Meredith Clark is requesting a mic.
This is going to be interesting.
Do you want to ask the question why she wasn't in the wrestling gear? Let's find out what the hell is going on.
Yes, Meredith, we can see that. Thanks.
Very, very clearly, I might add. That blue dress is adding not so much to the imagination.
A whole lot to...
I'm just getting pumped.
Right.
I'm just going to keep my comments to myself. He said,
you all said it. Yeah, you all said it.
Hey, she pays my checks, alright?
I'm just going to keep my comments to myself because my wife will be watching this, so honey, I love you. I'm not saying shit.
I will admire a beautiful woman if I see it, okay?
I'm just saying.
Now, after that comment, I'm going to leave my comments.
Okay. Okay. In other words,
that makes a lot of sense.
If only a fellow co-owner could follow your example.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
oh, craters.
God damn!
Oh, craters. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Mouse and Tomorrow Night with my son. Okay, alright.
It's crowded in Anaheim, not too happy with that.
Morgan doesn't look too happy either. She doesn't want to take a forfeit victory.
I'm sure it's about 2% of them that just said all craters like I did. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Nobody go
right.
Fuck that forfeit shit.
I don't think, like I said, I don't think Morgan wants to win that way either.
That nigga wants to fight.
She always wants to fight. Trust me. I signed her. She always wants to. Oh, wait just a second.
Say what now?
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know where Meredith's shaking at. It ain't just the crowd.
yeah.
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
well, shit.
You all, I done told you about stealing my shit, especially now that I'm back, motherfucker.
Hey,
That's my line.
hey,
Well, shit.
hey, this is the first night back. I gotta do it with just one.
That was a former two-time CCL Ball Show champion.
and she will have a chance to make it 3 at Uprising 3, and she will have to make it 3. Well, she.
Oh yeah, I heard. I actually saw that. It says if she doesn't win the Ball Show title, Uprising share her ass will get fired. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it'll be a field match space handicap match against the Dynasty, Envy and the Kid for the Bombshell title.
Envy on fuck shit, man.
Envy has been on a power trip in both PCA and CCL.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not either.
We've seen a power trip before in other leagues.
FCA.
Yep.
But now that she's got a Dynasty behind her, along with the Empress Akira Yukimura at her side, I mean, she's just gone to a whole nother level.
Nigga, she had a world order behind her and that shit fell. That's all I'm waiting for is that shit to fall in.
That is a good point.
There's only one question to that before we get into this is how's that empire gonna fall with someone who's been nearly ending careers left and right?
What's
Oh my god.
Lord.
Go ahead, champ.
I was about to say, I'll make sure I'll put Akira Yukimura ass in jail or some shit like that. What the fuck wrong with her?
Well, if there was some competent order in my league, she would be in jail now, but
If it wasn't Tony Kornheiser, if there was a living, breathing commissioner in the Destiny Championship Alliance.
and there is no chairman right now. Get this, Eddie. There's no chairman. There is no one running my league right now. No one.
Hey, let me get the phone number to the board of directors over there, man. I think I might need to go holler at them or something. Okay, all right.
Let's focus on this.
This is a dream match right here. Morgan and Cleopatra have never faced off in any league ever until now.
Right?
Yeah, it's a dream match for you, D-Wall. I don't think it's much of a dream for Cleopatra right now.
Right.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Oh,
Cleopatra's not gotten out of his blocks yet.
Yeah, Morgan is pissed.
mind you, as recently as 5 minutes ago, Cleopatra wasn't even in the tournament.
Yeah, true. And now she's got to face a pissed off Russian nightmare who's got her eyes set on DCA Redemption and Pyro in a free fall Hell in a Cell match. Only the third free fall Hell in a Cell match in virtual wrestling history.
Yeah, imagine virtual wrestling's been going on for decades, but that kind of matchup has only been done 2 other times. And trust me, there's a reason it's only been done 2 other times.
To ask Dallas.
Exactly.
And also Morgan Reincroft can't afford to look too far into the future though, because she's got, if she wins this tournament, she can face Black Widow at Uprising for the women's championship, and she could become a 2-time women's champion. And I said it when she debuted, Morgan Reincroft could become oh my god!
That's the scary part about Morgan Reincroft is that she's so big and strong, but she's so fucking quick.
She reminds
Go ahead, Eddie.
She reminds me, I know a lot of you at home are familiar with the name, she reminds me of the late Mike Awesome. Way quicker than anyone should be for her size.
I think analyst in another league, in real life league that's based out in Florida, said it best. Would say about her, a Ferrari, like a tank with a Ferrari engine, is Morgan Reincroft.
Sherman tank with Ferrari engine. Yeah,
Damn right.
sounds about right.
Yeah, and that's Morgan.
Oh, tried to kick her but didn't knock her down. I've said this before about Morgan. She is with the spear, but did not get it.
Cleo countered the spear.
Not that many. Oh goodness! Not that many people can counter Morgan Reincroft's spear. I've said it before about Morgan. She is the most athletically gifted big woman in the business today. But Cleopatra, she has been a champion everywhere she's been. Ooh!
But Cleo fighting as if her career's on the line because for all intents and purposes, it is.
It really is.
Oh, went for the leg drop, barely clipped her.
I mean, this tournament, the majority of people in this tournament on both the men's and the women's side are so well decorated all over virtual wrestling. It's like an all-star game, this tournament. I mean, look at the two right here in this matchup. Morgan Reincroft, D-Wall, you said it, over 400 days as VCA Women Wildcats champion, unbeaten. Nobody could beat her until someone beat her. Cleopatra. And then
nobody thought Vanessa could do it.
Oh, wait, Scoot go by Cleopatra. Oh, Morgan up in screw.
Cleopatra
wait a minute.
Real action wrestling.
Oh my gosh, she got her up. Wait a minute.
I was gonna say Cleopatra won the Raw Real Action Wrestling Women's Championship, and she's a two-time Bombshell champion here. So she's also.
She has been, like I said, she's been a champion everywhere she's been. She has been a dominant athlete in the world of virtual wrestling herself. Nobody can take that away from her. She is very talented.
Hey, Cleo, size that flip. Your fault.
She is taking Morgan Reincroft to the limit, and not that many women can say that. They are few and far between. Belly-to-belly suplex.
Good Lord.
That belly overhead suplex. She popped those hips and threw her right over her head.
And Morgan Reincroft now going for a submission.
The Reincroft 3 is locked in.
Yeah, and she doesn't really go for this very much because she goes for her normal power and strength. This version of the I think Paris Saturn used to use this move.
Yeah, the Rings of Saturn.
Yep, it is a
Rings of Saturn. I couldn't think of the name for a minute. But
it is a version of the Rings of Saturn, except this time she's trying to cross-face and she's trying to stretch the neck as well as the arms.
And that's what makes Morgan Reincroft so dangerous. You think that she just uses her power and then she uses her speed. You think she's just using her speed and then she goes into a ground game.
I mean, it's almost like Morgan Reincroft is genetically like.
Oh my God! There's the spear.
Oh goodness! It was almost like she was genetically molded to be like the perfect wrestler.
And just think about this. She used to be an amateur wrestler, and she's evolved her craft into what it is now. But Cleo, like I said, she could take it, but oh no. Maybe oh, look at this.
This might be it. That was the jackhammer by Morgan.
Oh no. I was about to say that might be a shot at Pyro with that jackhammer. She's been using that in CCL as a
Yep, hey, that shade.
Exactly.
That shade though.
I mean, remember Morgan Reincroft, the only woman ever to tap out Pyro in a match.
Right.
And they have not. Look at this.
Oh, look at this.
You can stretch.
Cleo with the.
That is.
Oh, that's the kid.
I was about to say, Cleopatra, that was the Reincroft, and she's using it against Morgan, and the kid is coming out here, perhaps most likely to distract Cleo. And I think Cleo notices her now.
Yeah.
And so
so's the referee.
Plus, referee Law ran. Law told the kid, you gotta go.
Get her the fuck out of here. Fuck ass bitch. I still don't like you, kid. I've been gone for a couple months. I still don't like your ass.
Kid part of the dynasty also.
Kid is supposed to.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Cleo took her eyes off the ball for 1 second to see the kid walking away. And Reincroft took advantage of that.
Oh my goodness.
She nearly cut her in half with that spear now. Oh Lord.
Jackhammer.
Yep. Jesus.
That's it. It's over. Good night.
Logan Reincroft advances with an unlikely assist from the kid.
I guarantee you this much though, I'm pretty sure the kid wasn't out here to help Morgan. She was out here to make sure Cleo didn't advance.
You know what? That's an excellent point.
I mean, let's face it, the Dynasty have had problems with Morgan also, so I'm pretty sure the kid did not want to help Morgan win this match. The only reason is because Cleo was in this match, and they did not want Cleo to advance. But this was a hell of a match nonetheless. Like I said, Cleo took Morgan to the limit, and not that many women can say that.
Yeah, I mean, Morgan definitely was taken to the limit. Cleo definitely brought the fight to her, which is why she's a former two-time CCL Bombshells champ and former Real Action Wrestling Women's champ. Look at this.
Look at this. So Reincroft is locked in. Morgan has never tapped out in her entire career. I don't think she ever will. But Cleo thought she could do it. The kid came out. The referee throwing the kid out, but this distraction right here was enough. While this was going on, Cleo let go of the hold.
She let.
And bam! Once she saw the kid walking away, she turned right around and got hit with that spear.
Man, she got hit with an 18-wheeler by like getting hit by an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, you thought Austin Bane's spear was something, and then Morgan Reincroft is the equivalent on the women's side.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, yeah, see y'all tomorrow night. Holla!